Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Welcome back to Goblins of Conquest.
So does anyone still have inspiration?
Nope. I remember I used it. I do not.
Get the hard metal one. Nobody? Nobody?
I will have to look.
I burned it all.
I have a question.
What's your
I
question?
don't think I've ever.
I'll have to get... Okay, so does the fact that I stole this from you count as character...
Only if your character sheet has a little box checked.
But...
You probably stole it, which means you have it.
I do not have inspiration because I don't think I've ever had inspiration.
Apparently all you have to do is play a thief and then steal one.
You've totally had inspiration before.
Nope.
You've
have
totally
not.
done evil things and then pointed at your character sheet.
You have never given me inspiration.
Oh,
I
damn.
got this one for free.
You're gonna call out the DM like that? Oh wow!
Wow. First she calls me out like that, then she's gonna abandon one of my gaming groups?
No kidding.
Dun dun dun
I
dun.
think you're gonna die today.
Bad.
You made me have to retaliate to defend myself. I'm like Russia. I retaliate.
Hey, I purposely sought out to join another group
Madam,
to make up for
I
that.
accept
so.
this.
Whoa.
Play.
She made that. She sought out another group. She didn't.
No, for your game. When you
This is
said,
how we twisted.
yeah, I see how you twist it. No,
By this you mean the dice.
no. When he said, "Hey, I'm thinking about a new game," I was like, "Me."
Because I have some news I want to learn D&D on Sunday nights. But they're only available like once a week, or once a month. So I'm like, we could do that. So, you guys had that. Last week we met. We had that long mosaic hallway that had that horrible little trap at the end. That you guys figured out the hard way. And our cool ranger found that secret shield that wiggles and opens the passageway.
Yes.
And then from that passageway, you saw there's a bunch of statues there.
This is after the sandy beach, little beach.
yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember the order of those
Yes,
things.
that was after the sandy beach with the nymph-like creature.
Yeah.
Who was totally cool with you guys until she wasn't. So what's your guys' plan? As your paladin's been like scribing a lot of the markings on the wall for posterity of future generations.
I really don't remember last time, so...
I remember bits and pieces. I remember being in a room with a lot of water and people
You don't
trying to
remember the
drown.
water beard? Weren't they water beards?
Yeah.
No, it was a form of fae.
Okay, it
No,
was
I
a fade.
The two
I do remember that.
I remember those.
Because
They
I
have
was
the acid tongue
getting
attack?
treasure.
Uh-huh. And then you guys went up the stairs and down the way and you found that cool hallway that had nothing the first time you passed it, except cool mosaics talking about the history of the Hobgoblins.
Oh, okay.
And how the whole Eladrin did their douchey Eladrin thing. Then our paladin went to that little end hallway that she happened to have a little portcullis drop down and trap him until our rogue saved him.
That's right.
And then our ranger was like,
I was
hey,
so
there's a
busy
shield
being
on the wall,
awesome.
and you fidgeted with it, and then the secret door opened. And then there was a little stone, guard drake with a little shiny thing in its mouth.
Okay.
Ow, that.
I guess I don't remember that part.
You saw the shiny thing. Nobody messed with it yet. Nobody's actually
can't
gone
help it.
down the hallway. But you do see that there's like some kind of shiny golden bracelet thing in the mouth of this guard drake statue.
Well, the wager is not going to be there long.
All right, somebody do something.
So what are you guys doing?
The guard drake statue.
Well, there's a whole bunch. Remember, down this hallway, there's a bunch of statues of, it seems like, all of the alchemical creatures that Hobgoblin alchemists made over the generations.
In mosaic form?
Or in statue.
actual statue
Okay, statues.
form.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've got a
Do
bunch
they
of
look
different...
like they're worth a lot of money?
Well, they're life-size, and they're in fairly good shape.
That doesn't sound good to me. Like,
It totally looks like something that could be of value. I mean, you'd need a bugbear and another bugbear to pick them up and move them probably.
Something to come back for.
You probably want to check them for traps, though.
And, like I said, the closest one, it just happens to have in its mouth this golden bracer, like between its teeth.
all right. Well, I suppose I should check if it's got traps.
Are you going to check? Okay.
Now, I'm going to have like a cheat sheet that says, did you say check for traps or roll this? I cannot remember from game to game. And I've been playing since high school. It's not matter.
It's like when
That was like 2 editions ago.
Yeah.
So, okay.
It's totally different now.
Okay,
I think
so
it was 2 editions.
2.
Three and a half.
not high enough.
But not high enough. I love how you get... So what was your end result?
Okay, so 9?
9? So you are taking time to inspect this guard drake's figure. It looks almost like a dog sitting up, with a thing in its mouth, and you were like, it is A-OK safe. There are no traps here.
Pull the bracer out.
Okay.
Does someone
Could you
want to
start-
give her a boost, or is she going to have to climb up there? Because it's like 6 feet tall.
Hey,
I can climb just fine.
she
Thank
climbs
you.
trees just fine.
Okay.
I got the new
Exactly.
climbing thing.
You're the second story man. So go ahead and climb up there.
All
Is
right.
that it?
Oh, yeah, the spider boots.
Is that
Put
athletics?
it on there.
That's athletics. Never mind, though. Don't forget you got your spider boots.
What's it do for me?
It lets you cast spider walk on yourself so you can walk up things like Spider-Man.
Okay.
So you use your sticky spider boots,
Yeah.
and she's just like walking right up the statue. There's the mouth. You want to stick your hand in there and pull it out?
I don't want to stick my hand in it.
Well, you're gonna have to stick your hand in to pull it out unless you want to use like a tool.
Yeah, you want to use a tool.
Okay, which one of the guys are you gonna use?
Yeah, I was looking. I saw that one. I saw that
I'm
right
gonna use my
away.
dagger and try it.
So you're gonna put your hand in your dagger in there to grab it.
That's how much I have to put in. Wait, do I
I'd
have
like to
a...
borrow a short sword.
Yes, I would like to borrow a short sword.
I would like
I'd
to
like
put a
to
friend's shirts.
I would like to buy some insurance before I make this roll.
Okay, so you basically are sticking your dagger in there, and you're wedging it out and popping it out.
I'm trying to.
Okay,
All right, is that a...
that's what you don't need to roll for it. So you stick your daggered hand in there, like I have the daggered hand in there for her, and she's wedging it loose.
Now I only have one hand.
You're working it.
And then as you pop it out, because you're using your dagger, not just reaching your hand in there, go ahead and give me a dex save.
Well, at least that's something I can do.
That's something you're great at.
25.
You immediately go swoop with the bracer in your hand, and the mouth chomps shut. Like it would have been your hand trapped in there. Or cut off. You don't know which.
Right. Depending on speed.
As you're just standing there, your feet firmly on its shoulders. Group sees you with your new golden bracelet with a bunch of rocks on it.
I've got a golden bracelet.
And then I jumped down.
Okay. So you jump down and you guys basically realize the first statue seems to be trapped. Even though she said it was A-OK safe. A-OK number one safe place.
She's safe.
Yeah, totally safe. Safe for me, not for you guys.
Yeah, that worked out real well. Almost.
It was safe.
Ish.
You notice there's no union contact? You're out here with, the biggers that could eat you.
That's
It's
true.
true. It's true.
So, what are you guys doing? She's got a really cool looking bracelet.
Give me
It's
that.
got some designs in it.
Can I? Are they just decorative, or do they look like writing?
It looks like some early Hobgoblin script.
Damn it.
What are you saying damn it for?
Oh, braces of Goblin exploded.
While we're sitting there, I'm going to take the time to cast ritually detect magic.
Okay, so you guys are looking down this long hallway. Bugbear is sitting there scribing on the floor in chalk his ritual for detect magic. So
About 10
after
minutes.
about 10 minutes of him doing his and immediately he gets the magic eyes.
Okey pokey, turn yourself around.
And he realizes that yes, this bracelet is magic. It's giving off definite magic.
I need to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Further inspection, please.
Because
Bracelet of
she's using
detect
arcane magic. Is this fitting necessary, or is that just something the Bugbear does?
I think it's just something.
Who knows? I'm not an arcane caster. It might be necessary.
So you do detect that this is a magic bracelet.
And I think it does last for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you've got the glowy magic eyes.
Okay. Get to work, you little one.
So
I'm sending you to the next statue.
so as you look down the hallway with your detect magic eyes, by the way, you of course see that every other one of these statues has a faint transmutation enchantment on it.
Okay.
Not the one that you guys pulled the bracelet apart, though. That just had a simple hinge in the jaw that makes it go up and down.
So, about every other one has something worth looking at. But I'm
Or
going to need you to
dangerous.
check it.
Okay.
And you guys can now. This is like a 100-foot corridor here. This is hugely massive long.
I can throw you if you
You
like.
guys are here. You know that up ahead there's a small little 5-foot wide corridor that's heading towards the north, and another long one that must be going to the south because you're hearing some noise. What are you guys doing as he finishes his ritual and he's got his super glowy detect
Well, I guess I'm
magic
gonna go
eyes?
down the hole and check all the things for traps.
You go to the next one and you see this beautiful griffin, and it's like funny because the words scrolled at the base of the griffin are worn off. So you can't tell like what goblin's claiming rights to the alchemical nature of creating the first griffin. But you know they're saying it's a hobgoblin design. That's definitely the idea that you're getting there.
Okay, well, I guess I'll search it. Or check it for traps.
Okay. And by the way, it is faintly glowing.
Okay, I thought you said every other one.
Yeah.
Well,
This
is
is
one of
the
them.
first one because it basically that one was not. This one is. The one that's not.
Okay. But okay.
And it
Magical
seems to
design.
be because they alternate back and forth. Only the ones on the south side are glowing.
You need to hurry. I don't have much time.
Hi, 21.
21. You think there are no traps on it?
No traps. Next one.
Okay, so you're heading to the next one.
16.
You think there are no traps on that? And
No
she's
traps.
like zipping from statue to statue. So You've gotten to right here. There's a corridor that goes north. There's like no breeze coming from that direction, by the way. But there is a corridor.
I ignore it. I'm checking for traps.
Okay, so you're heading off to the next one.
Yes.
Okay.
I got a 17.
You believe there are no traps?
No traps.
No traps whatsoever.
13.
Still believe there are no traps.
No traps.
She is getting to over here practically. Are you guys following along by there or just watching her
Yeah,
run
I'm
down the
walking
hall?
along and I'm inspecting
Dirty
what.
Okay, how far back are you guys staying? As she rolls a dirty 20 and I ask these questions. Are you giving her
I
like a
went to
good
the
10,
next one.
15? So you're letting her get like one statue ahead.
Well, I went to the next one and I started looking to see what the magical.
It seems to have like a full body covering of a mild transmutation magic. I'll let you roll an Arcana check with advantage. Since you have the magical glowing eyes.
Right? Thank you. Ooh, 26.
You know definitively that these statues are not statues. They were something else transmogrified to stone.
So
You can choose how you want to interpret this.
turn to stone.
There are spells such as Turn to Stone that can petrify.
Playing with
There's
basilisks.
basilisks that can petrify. There's Medusa that can petrify. They don't seem to be like in any shock or fear in their face, so they seem like they're very relaxed when they're turned to stone. So if it was against their will, it was done quickly and abruptly.
Chloroform.
Feed them a goblin and then cast a spell.
Interesting. Okay. So I will move to the next one since I don't
Okay.
have stone to do flesh.
Okay, so you're following behind. So our little sneaky goblin's got into this next corridor. So you guys are completely walking past this long, dark corridor.
Completely turning our back on again.
Aconite, can you check that corridor over there?
Yeah, I'll take a peek down that corridor.
Okay.
There seems to be a draft.
And by the way, there is zero
There
draft.
seems to be zero draft, and that's weird.
Well, there was when I walked by.
There was a hot breeze, kind of
And a
coming
breathing
about
rhythm.
that happened to come around goblin head height. Perception. That's
Is
21.
that perception or is that stealth?
Oh
So you're
no,
just running
I'm
down the hallway?
I'm
Pitter patter of his boots
yeah.
on the
I think
cobblestones?
I'm going in boldly.
Okay, so you're heading down this corridor and then it has a little curve and
Yeah.
you see the curve seems to be the coast is clear.
All right.
So are the both of
We'll
you
do-
writing
there's a
down?
problem when he comes back screen.
Yeah, I'm
Are you continuing going?
No, I'm not gonna. I don't want to get too far from the group. So I think maybe it's like I can still hear what's going on out there.
Oh yeah, they're not being stealthy.
So at the moment, I'll go ahead and just sort of like hang out at that corner.
You
like,
peek and you see just the hint of undisturbed dust that has been there for a very, very, very long time. So you know that nothing has walked through this area in a very long time.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm-
Nothing alive.
Nothing,
Well,
nothing alive with feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say nothing has walked there,
Right.
or slithered.
What about walking on the walls?
Yeah,
the
That could be a thing.
floated,
ceiling.
astral. Yeah.
So our little rogue has snuck around to this corner here.
And it's perfectly safe.
Are you looking around this corridor?
Yes.
Everything seems to be very safe. The bugger's walking right behind you and verifying your results by looking everything.
Yeah, I'll look.
I'm going to make note of the fact that it looks like this one has been turned to stone.
Okay.
And,
So give me perceptions. You look down this way because you're being super paranoid.
Yeah.
17.
You look down this hallway and you notice this
Wait, no,
hallway
that's proficiency bonus. So,
is
19.
19. Slowly slopes down and it goes down probably about 20 feet. So the level of where this is down here is about 20 feet lower than where you are up here.
Okay.
But it's a really, really long corridor, just like this one.
Okay. Can I see the end of it? Or
You
is
can
that beyond my sight?
It's kind of beyond your dark vision, but you can see that there's a turn or a dead end wall down.
Okay. Can I
Pretty
see-
much, you're able to see like.
Are there footprints, drag marks?
You actually
Blood.
notice that there is drag marks.
Oh,
I'll give
good.
you for that 19. There's something has moved through this area. The dust has been disturbed and moved around. It's not recent, so you can't really make out tracks, but the dust has been disturbed.
Okay. Hey guys, I don't know how long ago, but there was something here.
You can't tell? I thought you were Rose.
That'd be more the ranger.
And
Yeah, make him check.
and this corridor up ahead elbows sharply up ahead. So are you continuing along your way?
Are there more statues to check?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Okay. So you guys are just slowly walking along, and she's like zipping around, inspecting the statues, and saying, "Safe."
I'm looking at the walls like he is. I'm looking for religious aspects of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Oh no, the big map.
Well,
Something
now that I
bad's
know,
gonna happen
now
right
that I
now,
know
guys.
which direction you're going,
All right. 23.
you believe the statues seem completely safe. In fact, you managed to like blow off the dust, and you basically see like this goblin name taking credit for creation of this. And when you look up, you realize it's a bugbear.
Ooh, fancy. Someone should come look at this.
Well, I'm making my way.
Yeah,
Can I
he's just
roll on
one
the
statue
next
behind
one?
you.
Beautiful. It looks like a statue.
It
I got a
looks
10.
like a statue.
I'm going to take a 10 on that one, Jim.
Okay.
Looking at statues for 10.
You look and you basically can see that yes, exactly what she's saying. That it is a safe bugbear statue. That is exactly what it looks like. Is a safe bugbear statue.
That would be what am I looking at, Alec?
Right? Bugbears staring at bugbears.
It's like, you notice how other games have made their way into this?
And it's almost like
As much as
maybe
possible.
he's a cousin of yours.
I'm debating on continuing to like sneak around in my
that
little
name
tunnel,
important?
or if
I'll
there.
point out the name.
What's the name of the encrypted?
Basically, it is. Go ahead and roll me a history at disadvantage.
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 You're too busy staring to concentrate on history.
You know,
What'd you get?
it's really dusty.
It's really dusty.
It's really dusty.
You have to be closer to the ground to really make it out.
I got a 4, so
You're like, it's a name.
Yeah, clearly.
This
Can't
must
read it?
be the example, this bugbear's name. Okay, so you're continuing zipping forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will say, like, I was considering going around there. Like, I'm hearing a bunch of commotion going on
Yeah.
there. I'm gonna go ahead.
So you
I'm getting a little bored.
You
Bit
put
bored
your
and
feet
lonely.
back as you're seeing the group is now like down to here.
Yeah.
And just as you get to the last statue, it's a manticore. It's awesome looking. It's got the stone spikes look like they could cut your finger if you touch the tip, which I'm sure you naturally do and draw a little wealth of blood, because that's how you check your traps.
Oh,
As you turn this corner, you notice that immediately this like smell hits you. This musty, because it smells like the outdoor swamp indoors.
it's not
what's
tied.
down there?
And when you look, you notice the corridor here is about a good solid 15 feet wide.
Wait, I can't tell what's happening on the map.
So you're turning around this corner.
Okay, is this little
Yes.
thing supposed to be there?
No.
Okay, just
you?
check.
We have different colors if you want to do that for emphasis.
Well, this will just bold it.
Okay.
All right,
There you go.
gotcha.
That's what it's supposed to be.
More
Sadly,
scribbles.
my little thing of
Way
paper
more
is out of pages, so I was recycling backsides that weren't used yet. So as you get to here, you look, and you see down this corridor is mud and dirt that's been like pushed against the walls, like someone tried to make a path.
How far up the wall?
It goes about a good 4 feet. It's like sloped like this, but there's a clear, easy to pass 10-foot path through the middle.
I check it for traps.
Okay, give me as you walk up to the beginning, a check at disadvantage. Unless you want to cash in that chip, you can cash it in.
I'm gonna cash it in.
Okay.
Tell that guy.
21.
What about your? Oh, that's a good time to use your advantage there. So immediately you come up with your little dagger and you kind of like poke this solid, dry, loamy mud. And as soon as you like poke your dagger out, all of a sudden a hand reveals itself from inside the muck.
Ooh.
Guys!
What did you do now?
I found something, I don't know, in the hand.
I found a hand!
I found a hand.
Cousin Ed.
It wasn't my fault.
So you find a hand.
It's to attach
You can.
I don't know.
It's a hand by itself.
You take a moment and look and realize the lumps and bumps in the mud against the wall.
Totally
There's
human-shaped.
lots of bodies in the mud. They're like almost like someone just
So what
stacked
you're
them against the
saying-
wall and peeled the mud up against them to make
Almost
it their
like
path.
someone just moved the headstones.
Maybe.
I'm gonna wait for everybody else.
Yeah,
so
I grew up on that movie. That was like one of the
So
first
are you going to
that-
continue down that way to check more for traps?
I'm gonna
Do you
make
scamper
everyone else.
back to the group?
I'm waiting for everybody.
So you're sitting there with the hand in your hand.
No, with my dagger. It's
Okay. And you're waiting for the group to catch
just
up
I'm
to
waving
you.
at myself with the dagger.
Okay, so you guys come around the corner and she's sitting there and just like gesturing that there's a hand in the mud.
Right?
This doesn't
What,
seem like
what were
a
you rolling
natural.
for? Was that just one with the
Well,
dice?
I was going to check the next statue, but since we're just coming around the corner and backing her up, putting them back in the tray.
You guys see that there's a hand there.
all right, I'm gonna go up and check the hand, see what kind of condition it's in.
Okay, you go up there and you clean the hand off so you can inspect it.
Yeah.
It is definitively a hobgoblin hand. It's got lots of wounds and gashes in it, and it seems oddly preserved by the mud.
Okay. But it is a.
Give me a medicine check.
Give you a medicine check.
Give me a medicine check.
Okay. Let's see. What is it?
It's a hand. Congratulations.
It's
I
a
haven't
right
even
hand.
rolled yet. Give me a break.
She's jinxing your roll. That's all it is to it.
I am not.
Thanks a lot, Ashley. 7.
Thanks a lot, asshole. So you look at the hand and you're just like, it's a dead hand. It's very old, oddly preserved in the mud. It could be that this mud, something was done to it and it's preserved the corpse. Medicine-wise, you believe there's no diseases on this. You could have the bugbear eat the hand, he'd be fine.
I don't think it's way past its prime.
It's hobgoblin kimchi. That's how you preserve it.
Yeah, let's seal this back up.
So you like
Is
put the
the-
hand back where it started.
Is the sand glowing?
Well, it's not really sand, but it's like swampy loam. And you have your magic eyes, don't you?
Yes, he does.
Is the glow growing?
You do see down this hallway, because it's a very long hallway. And as you look at said hallway,
Roll initiative.
See a sign that says roll.
you guys have been coming this way. And as you're looking down the hallway, you're counting one, and just randomly. There seems to be no rhyme or reason, but random faint glows of necromancy. And you count about 15 randomly in the mud walls. Now, mind you, the hand she pulled out, you did not see any glow off that.
You know that's not how it works.
Come on, no.
It's like something that triggers all of them at once.
And then everything.
These are special.
This really doesn't seem odd to you.
Yeah. Well, did you tell me what you saw? Well, I mean, it's odd. Maybe this is the only way they could bury them at the time.
I love it.
You should
Just
go in there and
standing
check.
up, shoved it into the wall.
Have her check for traps as he starts slowly stepping backward.
Setting the count.
And I'm noticing him backing up, right?
Yeah.
There's about 15 of them.
Okay, everybody, let's come back this way.
So you're pulling everyone back except for our rogue.
You want to turn him?
Alrighty.
Or are you going to fail this one too?
Look you.
Bugbear's a
You can lead
bugbear.
a cleric to undead, but you cannot help them turn them.
Wow.
Oh my god.
There are so many things I want to say to you right now.
So you guys
That's
sending the
Ty's talking.
you guys sending the rogue further ahead?
Sure. Alright.
Okay, so you're going further ahead. Check for traps.
That I didn't say that.
Oh, you're not doing it?
They're doing something.
No,
They're-
I
they're all
was saying
separate.
everybody.
They've been plotting. They've been
Everybody
plotting your
needed to
volunteers.
back
Yeah, I'm supposed to back up. She said to back up.
Okay.
I'm gonna back up to the food court real quick.
Okay.
Real quick, oh my god, I should have wore different shoes. Walking there and back was horrible.
It's a long run.
Like, I'd rather go and do a workout again.
It's probably a good time to smoke it if you brought it. I scared you guys just by showing a little aura of magic with necromancy.
We're not dumb.
You totally succeeded at your medicine roll.
So is this does this mean this whole thing's going to end with the ziggurat like sucked into a void?
No, this is just a horrible side effect of the swamp oozing in the room and the elves being assholes to the dead bodies when they flooded and then went, "Put the waters!" And basically the corpses smacked where they were. And
Like I said, it was an easy way to bury them.
possibly all these corpses in the swamp vile mud basically sucked up enough death and destruction to possibly turn into some kind of undead.
I'm just saying. It's the poltergeist. Poltergeist was among the two like early horror movies I can remember. Like it didn't actually scar me, especially considering there's a weird twisty tree outside my bedroom window. But like I'm having images of the pool from that one.
I mean, that's a testimony of how good they did Poltergeist. That it was absolutely terrifying, but didn't terrify people. You stuck through the story to get to the end of the story.
Yeah,
How long
it's a PG
That hallway?
Yes.
Spielberg.
It goes about 10 more feet and then turns abruptly. They're like almost like it just zigzags like this.
And that's he saw the 15 within that 10 feet.
From wherever
no,
my
the-
dice
the-
do land. I should stand up for this. It'll be safer.
I'm
You get to
trying.
initiative yet?
No. Some went to the restroom, some went
Why don't you go
to...
outside and bake real quick? This would actually be viable.
We shall keep this, and then we shall get this book and line things up into the mud. Because once upon a time, some Eladrin asshole flooded this area and then separated the... Wow, there's a lot of clumps there.
Oh god.
Those must have been little goblin corpses.
Oh fudge.
Yeah, like I'm picturing the tiny little six sides as goblins versus the larger.
Little half-dead goblin
And
bodies.
we are aware at this point.
You went round the corner and she found the body like roughly right there.
Using gaming terms.
Using gaming terms?
Using gaming terms.
Because there's a little hand on that.
Would pulling? Would I be able to pull and get aggro?
You could probably get their attention if you have a pulse. And if there's something undead, you might... I mean, you don't know what they are. They're just giving off a faint necromantic order. It could be as something as ridiculous as just animated hands falling out.
Yeah. Well,
That would be even more horrifying.
Yeah,
15
right?
tiny hands running down the hallway in mass.
Ew, look, it's
It's it.
Yep. Oh God! Why they clump so?
Well, because they drowned a bunch of people and then immediately slammed their bodies against the wall so they could walk through and murder the rest of the goblins here.
Oh jeez.
And then it's only because these bodies have been sitting here rotting in this muck.
He wants me to do turn undead, but I know that if I do that, I'm going to get a lot of them.
Now, are you going to turn to destroy or turn to make them run away? Don't you have the murder the undead one now?
No.
Oh, you're not there
I'm
yet?
not 5th level yet. You haven't given me that ability.
I'm teasing.
I mean, you keep dangling that like a carrot. Jump for it, jump!
The old guy with the fishing pole. Oh, we almost got it.
Risk your life for it. Risk your life for it.
Right? I told Ashley, I said, and this is how he gets a TV.
All I'm going to say is whatever evil is there, it's 4th level worth of evil there.
4th level. Oh, hey, guess what? So are we! Oh my God. Do I have my hit points back? Yes, at least I have. But then I'm going to go to the bathroom while I think about this.
I scared the tinkle out of you. How quickly they get terrified.
That's some amusing Disney crossover.
Forgotten me, Simba. Remember who you are.
So I need a little clarification on the dragon whistle.
On the dragon whistle that lets you raise a corpse
Right.
in the underground or in the dark.
So, when you explained it, you said you can. It's an animate dead spell. Oh, so it doesn't animate dead on top of it, or that is?
No, that's the whistle.
Okay, so you said 7 days till next, once every 24 hours. So which
Well,
is
it recharges every 70 days, but you can use it once every 24 hours.
So how many charges does it have technically? Because I don't think you told me that.
Yeah, if it's...
Because I've used it once since we've been...
And so the goblin group goes, what the hell, man?
This is where we have the crossover episode.
This is where our goblins pounce their table. You found that hunting party.
That would be a fun thing to do, is to basically have two parallel adventures. And basically one's influencing the other until one day we're gonna have a big group, you don't tell the other group
and
that
then,
we're gonna have one
why
big,
are
we're gonna
we
have
all sitting at the same table? Hold the phone up, maybe my 2 bars will load faster.
I know, right?
Just look
Yeah,
like
I
you
know.
I'm getting major dead zone in here.
Yeah,
just look like you were
always-
trying to take a picture.
I always get a dead zone.
I'm usually good in here, but I only had 10% left when I got here, so I figured I'd leave it. Jim, I need you to chop my arm off
Why do you want me to chop your arm off?
so it stops hurting.
It's never going to stop hurting. You'll get ghost pains afterwards.
No. Get compression.
Where did it go?
it's on top of it.
No,
Not if we cauterize it right.
if you get a,
We'll get a
if you
good
get a
cauterizing.
So,
I don't know what happened though. Last night,
She leaving
all
his-
right here.
That's the hand.
That's the hand that she pulled up. That's your whistle.
Oh, it's got a bow down. I don't call it bow in the team.
The other hand comes out with the bow. You just see the hand grab the string. And then it launches the arm.
Intentional or not, that's what's going
Power
on.
armor.
And suddenly I'm seeing the green arrow boxing glove.
Yeah. there.
Hating life because of it.
The
Wow.
undead green arrow.
Black Lantern Green
Wow.
Arrow.
Made of a Nephilim, huh?
This whole time she's been secretly researching this whistle she has that raises the undead, and all of a sudden she's like, "This has been made from a Nephilim the whole time?"
It actually doesn't say
It doesn't say what.
how many charges.
Oh, I think it can just be used once every 24 hours, right?
Once every 24 hours? Okay. Okay, I got a plan then.
Yep, you got a plan?
Oh no, not a plan.
If blown over the grave
That's
while
not
it's
very
dark, the
chaotic.
Nightcaller animates a corpse as a zombie under the user's control. It can be used no more than once per week, and only control a maximum of 2 zombies at a time.
Oh, I can do 2.
Yeah? So basically, one week you animate one, then the next week you animate another.
Oh, well, let's see if we can keep one alive during this.
Now, the trick is, can only be used to control a maximum of 2 at a time. You can make you can make 1 a week, but you can only control 2.
Huh.
So what happens then is they go off to college to grow up on their own. And they won't come back as a zombie horde in the future. Of course not.
I know.
Them, coming back to Zombie Horde is slightly less terrifying than them coming back to move in.
Yeah? So you guys have all backed up, Our little goblin rogue, she's all afraid. She backs up. Everybody's backing up behind her.
I laugh in the face.
You get to be the halfling rogue, too.
Did you bring yours? Why not?
I do have more minis if you need
Do you need a dinosaur?
I guess
I think he needs a dinosaur.
Although, I guess my dinosaurs are kind of small for him.
Actually, no, I have Star Wars dice.
But it's not everybody do the dinosaur.
Everybody do the dinosaur.
Here's an appropriate one.
I'm a gorilla.
Another poker chip.
Or a Parasaurolophus.
By the way, just coming
It does look really appropriate.
So
I was
gorilla.
incorrect about my familiar.
You're incorrect about your familiar? What were you incorrect about?
Because imps are only available to warlocks, so I would have to downgrade to an owl.
An owl?
So
Downgrade to an owl.
Oh god, I can't.
Do that again if you want to do that. I'll take a picture of that.
No, that's
think-
okay. That's pretty much all
I
my
think someone in this
pictures.
area, I think someone around us is possessed by an owl.
This direction.
Maybe long stockings.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh.
Yes, I saw the anti-photo bomb you were doing there.
Yeah, I saw that cover.
And the best part, I made sure to do portraits, so I go to Facebook and do the 3D. So 3D. Okay, so you guys have all backed up. You told them about the 15 scary necrotic horrors there.
I still haven't checked the Manticore statue.
Yeah, you checked all the statues.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
You rolled like a set 19, didn't you?
Fantastically.
Yeah, it's safe.
Every single time.
Except for one.
So what is your plan? You guys are all backing away from the mud-covered walls.
I don't do plans.
Snap.
That's them.
So what are you doing?
Like a punch in the face.
Someone's got a plan. I mean, you all backed up. Apparently there's also a dead dinosaur on that wall.
It's sleeping.
Tiny, tiny dinosaur.
Okay, so do we want to try to get the stuff out of the statues before we disturb the dead?
Well, you didn't really see any other items in the statues. Maybe the statues themselves are the valuable one.
Then we'll have to come back for that.
The real treasure was the friends we made along the way.
The real treasure is the knowledge that we gain.
Oh god, I just realized that to a necromancer is a very different statement.
Would you like some brain soup? D&D really does need that spell.
That is a
In Rifts, Africa, there's a cool spell. You just eat someone's brain. It gives
Well-
you cool things. Eat their kidneys for resistance to poison.
We can. So this is one of two ways that we can get out of this area, right?
3, right?
One of two.
Because there was my little narrow passageway with the undisturbed dirt.
Yep, little 5-foot corridor that went down, had no breeze whatsoever.
Except for
This way had the usual breeze.
Yeah.
This way's got the usual underground breeze.
You don't
And
have
then
to
back the
call
way you guys came. You can go running back into the mosaic room, pull that shield and slide shut. You're totally safe.
why do you think that we'd be safer with the undead?
We don't know that they're undead. It's just necromantic aura.
Necromantic auras with corpses and
It's
hands that are popping out of the wall.
It's the same aura your whistle gives off.
Speaking of which, I'm just going to pull my whistle out and blow it.
Okay? And yes, out of the mud slumbers a corpse, and it looks elven. It's got like one ear chewed off. It's got pale.
I always wanted an elf as a pet.
No.
And it's got quite a few stab wounds in its chest, and you have yourself your basic animated zombie. Do you need the stats for an animated zombie?
Probably.
Here you go. Hand that over. She needs her pet stats. As this thing is like lurching towards you.
I'm a bit wary of it because it's the fact that it's an elf.
Does anyone want to shoot the zombie that's lumbering towards your group?
No,
I'm not
Do you tell them not to?
do not. I just summoned this guy.
I will
We have like a
resist.
fruit fly. The zombie comes out and there's now a fly on the table. I sense a connection here. So this zombie is lumbering.
I'm gonna let it lumber.
Scary clear dice as it lumbers right to our cleric. And it just kind of like... That was mostly the sound that came out of the holes in its lungs.
Good Elfie.
Bad Elfie. All Elfies are bad Elfies.
Only, well, undead.
But this one's dead.
Yeah, this
I
one's
mean,
dead.
yes, I'm kind of a fan of that.
So, you gonna go check for traps?
I'm sorry, can't hear you over the sound of zombie. Zombie.
Which is really just elven for, wisdom. So, what are you guys doing as you're standing there looking at your creepy dark cleric?
I mean, I guess they could ritually cast Identify if you want to wait. And I can sit there and start looking at these things to see what they truly are.
Well, isn't Identify touch? I think I found his fatal flaw.
Yeah. There's that.
Wow. Actually does some decent damage.
She's like, screw you guys, I got my own tag. I just texted you the whistle too.
Okay.
There's only 15 of them.
14?
15.
14 now.
No, now there's 16 necrotic orbs.
Oh.
There was
You
only
got-
15 glowing.
Yeah, so she got one. She pulled out one of the non-glowy bodies. Yeah.
Yeah, she
Okay.
just turned a corpse into a zombie.
Oh. Well, that's not what I was trying for. I was
I-
trying for one or the other one.
Yeah.
Well, that's what your thing does. Is it finds a body, it raises it as a zombie.
It raises it as one of my own. Yeah, I get it.
You have your own zombie now.
I do.
All right.
His name is George.
I'm going to clear my throat,
George the
You're gonna
zombie.
clear your throat.
reposition my shawl,
Okay.
and start walking down that corridor.
So you're walking past her pet zombie. Okay. You guys are just watching him walk down the hallway.
Yeah. We're just walking. He's
I might shuffle around behind him after everyone else gets there.
So how far are you following behind him now? He's about that far.
I'm going to cast Shadow Blade.
So what does Shadow Blade do when you start casting it?
That's where it draws forth a black.
More importantly, when you say the
My
words,
Weave together threads of shadow to create a sort of solidified gloom in my hand.
what does solidified gloom do? Is it necrotic damage?
Psychic damage.
Oh, it's psychic damage.
This is where you want to be?
Yep.
Yeah, not against the wall.
Not against the wall.
It's fair.
The wall that had a zombie come out of it.
Okay, so you guys are basically all staying here while he's walking down?
I was trying to help you now.
I'm holding
Okay.
my
You're
bow
following him?
ready to shoot.
And then, oddly enough, as our dear wizard starts to say the magic words of power that bring the shadows to his blade, and his words feel like they echo off the gloomy, scary darkness here.
Roll initiative.
Is that what you're rolling? Because that's a good idea, to roll initiative.
I can do that.
You can do that?
Ah, come on. That's twice you've done that to me tonight.
See, it wasn't
Who
me.
are we blaming?
It was the die.
My dice is being a bug.
Okay, so what does our paladin have?
22.
Ooh,
16.
mighty 16.
3.
15.
And your zombie can go on your turn.
Oh yeah, and then roll for the owl.
And, well, you can just have him go on your turn.
18.
Up to you.
It's easier paperwork-wise.
Please be a 1. Please be a 1.
No, it's a 10.
See, at least somebody is courageous. Who's following?
Who is that?
So as you start to say the words for your spell, you notice the muddy walls kind of like vibrate. Like something is stirring to the magic words that you're saying. Just to let you know. So there's quite a bit of movement where the walls, because there's nothing like bursting through. Things are just like moving a foot or two under the mud. So you're just seeing this undulation of the mud and muck on the walls.
And you hear Vincent Price start talking.
Yeah. You're seeing the little roots of some of the moss getting pulled down into the mud as things are moving.
And the Thriller starts playing.
Thriller. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And what's her paladin doing as this is happening?
Crying.
No. It's just my eye. I
The
will.
smell of this muck.
I'm going to hold for a target to properly present itself.
Okay, so the first dangerous thing that comes out of the muck is going to be attacked by you? Is that what you're saying? And are you good with where you're standing?
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to take a step back.
Okay, go ahead and take a step back.
And he turns into a dinosaur. Because it's much more size appropriate.
She didn't want you to be a halfling, so you're now a dinosaur.
You could be a halfling riding a dinosaur.
Now we just need to turn the gorilla around to fight the dinosaur, and it's like classic claymation.
Oh, yeah.
Are they remaking Kong versus Godzilla?
Yeah.
I think they are.
Yeah.
It's part of
PvP
the,
tonight.
it's part of the revamp of the Universal Studios. Okay, so you've got your weapon ready. Are you holding it with your do you have your shield out? Or you have
dinosaurs
you have
are
shield and
actually
sword, and you're just like, whoa, swords across your shield ready to face danger. Okay, so Paladin's backing up safely. As our ranger is keen with the movement of the ground, you're like, this is not natural.
No.
This is totally not natural.
But yeah, it's not natural. But again, I don't. There's no
No
true
single
target.
threat is revealing itself yet.
No. So yeah, I will. I will charge. I will get. Yeah. So also
you're
ready in
also
action.
ready in
but I
action?
will charge it up with my planar warrior skill.
So you whisper the words, so your arrowhead has got that little quivering,
Yeah.
wafting like a mirage around
Quiver.
it.
Just back.
Yeah.
No, it's quivering
I
like
know,
a
I
know.
mirage. You
Archery
rogue.
jokes.
Stop going rogue on me. Because it's your turn. Now it's on you.
Oh,
Rogie
well,
on the
I've been
spot.
holding, waiting to shoot.
So you want to walk around the corner?
No, I'm right here.
Oh, that's you?
That's me.
Then why don't we take this one off that was you?
Why would I be that one?
Because it has a knife, and it's a goblin.
But it's not a dinosaur.
I'm always a dinosaur.
But the important part is it's not a dinosaur.
So you also have your bow pulled back and you're ready to shoot the first thing that presents itself? So all three of you will alpha strike the very first one that comes out, and then the wave of 14 others will come out. Of course. I love this.
I'm holding my action for the second.
Okay, so are you seriously? You can.
Yes.
You figure he's got the first one because he's already
You get the
gone,
first one. I'll get the second
and you'll
one.
get the second one, and then the 13 will go.
Right.
I think I should
Perfect.
hope for the third.
Okay, and you're good with where you're standing?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's
positioned myself
our
there.
wizard's turn. You're realizing this hallway, the mud is quivering, shit's about to happen. You've got dark tendrils coalescing on your blade. What would you like to do?
Can I see limbs?
You can see their faint glow because they're in less than a foot of earth. So you won't be at disadvantage for striking into the muck. You actually see outlines that are moving.
But I won't be able to add advantage because of my familiar.
Why would your familiar give you advantage?
Because they can attack. So if
You
they're
mean
in
they
a
can
threatened
distract?
space- well, I'll
Yeah, at
actually
this
do
time they're
attack.
not attacking, so you can't get the assist move from your familiar.
Well, still, I'm going to turn to the closest one
Okay.
and
Unlike your poor friends, if they were going to make the attack a disadvantage, you have no problem because you can see the necromantic aura.
right.
So romantic.
And because I have a booming or a green flame or a shadow blade rather,
Uh-huh.
I am going to cast.
You're gonna cast what?
Yeah, all of a sudden last night, this part of my character started.
I'm going to cast booming blade on my blade.
Can you do more than one of those? Aren't those concentration?
Well, booming blade is a cantrip,
Okay.
so basically I cast it as part of the attack.
Okay.
It's sheathing the weapon in the boom.
But can you do both spells is my thing. Is the other one a concentration?
Shadow blade is not a concentration.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, it is a concentration. So detect magic is a concentration as well. So that would
I've
drop.
never had a problem with that time.
So I am at disadvantage.
Okay.
It seems odd that
So now that you're getting all offensive, the magic glowy has disappeared.
no.
But the
And you're-
booming blade can. It's part of the attack action, so I wreath the weapon in booming
Okay.
blade, and then if I hit them, it gets the.
So that means you're giving away the shadows to go for booming blade instead? Because remember, as soon as you cast another spell, it breaks your concentration.
Well, you can have a
another concentration spell.
Okay.
So when I cast the
It's all a test.
the shadow blade, drop the
I'm, like,
detect
over here,
magic.
like,
The booming
rubbing it
blade
with
is a
a-
cantrip. It just wreaths the weapon.
Okay.
So if I hit, if they move within 5 feet away from me,
I need to take a.
They
then they
explode.
take damage for moving.
Okay.
So,
Oh, I have some at home.
And then you plunge your blade into the muck,
Thank you, though.
right?
and you're like, please don't hit the wall. I don't... What did you get?
I got a natural 20 on my, but I'm at disadvantage. So
What was your disadvantage? Wasn't
I
a
got
1, was
7
it?
with the
Oh, okay, that's not
disadvantage,
bad.
That's
so
not
what's,
bad.
what's the total number?
Well,
Seven.
7?
At least it wasn't.
You
the
stab where you thought it was, and it must have like undulated away. And you feel your blade go through the
It's in
muck
the mud
and
going
hit
like this.
stone, and you retract.
Okay.
Now it still has your booming blade until it hits, or is that just a one shot?
It's a cantrip,
Okay.
so it's, if I miss,
So it's a
then
one
it
shot?
just dissipates off,
Okay.
but the shadow blade remains.
Okay. So you stab at the muck and pull your sword out, and as you do, immediately you see on the other side of the blade the arm just kind of like raise out of the muck, and then the torso kind of like just push out of the muck as you're seeing this rotted hobgoblin face. It's like missing half its jaw, and the muck is just as it's kind of undulating its jaw.
Cousin.
And that's this guy here, number 4, is the first one to come out of the muck.
All of those.
Number
say
6,
four.
purple 6. You have 3 4s next to each other,
Yep.
and a 40.
The purple blue 4. Okay, yeah.
Can I happen real quick? Can I see what it's wearing?
Its clothes are rotted to almost nothing.
Okay. There's no way to place it then.
And that's a good place to wrap it up there. Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.
Hello, this is Eric.
And Wendy Strock with Stone Valley Hobby and Games.
We sell board games, card games, role-playing games, and supplies. We have thousands of Magic the Gathering cards available, carry Kickstarter products, and work with veteran-owned small businesses to bring you our own line of products.
We are a small business retailer, but we offer competitive prices, a loyalty system, and free shipping on orders over $100.
As a military veteran myself, I'm a strong supporter of our armed forces, their families, and contractors out there doing the hard job. So any order from an AA, AE, or EP address will be shipped absolutely free.
Remember, StoneValleyGames.com, where we take your leisure seriously.
Does anyone need any dinosaur minis?
Probably not yet.
I'm good.
I have my little dino that my druid can turn into, but I've been trying to do the if there is an appropriate animal pose for.
You got more than one.
Back off, lady.
Ever since I showed them the picture of the druid player when they were a snake, they ducked under the table and had their hand up.
My snake.
The other players wanted me to mimic my animal.
That's not what I wanted.
I was trying to even.
Let you trade it.
I was already tripping my tongue on that, and I decided, okay, I'm going to say the tripping on the tongue, and I couldn't even do that.
I don't know why I have this die, other than the fact that it's a 12 inside of a 12.
That is fantastic.
And so I bought it. I also bought these. I don't know what those were for originally. But I bought all of them.
That's twice as good as the one I have.
I have no clue.
I don't know.
Game, I think.
Probably. But when I need to make a name for a character or something and I can't think of anything, then I'll roll the first letter.
Are you looking for a mini? Or
yeah. There you go.
Is right. Okay. I wasn't sure if it. I saw that, but I wasn't sure because I know you were looking for a die. You dropped a die just a moment ago.
It's a little halfling mini, so obviously that's why it was able to hide so easily.
I just put a road up here. I was right. No, I have my regular dice in here. I don't have my double D6. That's in my bag of silly die.
So last we left off, Paladin was gone, and now he's gone again.
Yes.
We're not going to be recording today, are we?
I just keep putting the volume lower and lower, and the bars don't drop.
You're going to get home and try and listen to that. It's not going to happen.
And there will be warning stickers all over it. Don't listen to this. I'm just putting it up so it's up.
And I should have gone to Plan B. I should have.
It evolved.
It definitely evolved.